Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Akashic Adventure episode. And I'm going to have to go back and count how many we have so that I can, be organized about it and let you know what episode number it is. And welcome to Viviane and Diana. I'm so happy that you're here with me. And Leah, I want to say hi to a whole bunch of people here before we get going. Hi, Leah. She was here like number one and so early.
My pal.
And Kim B, hi. Emily, hello, Emily. Shruti, Paul White Dragon, hi and welcome. Imelda, no, Diana's not streaming, but we're going to have a little coaching session with her after this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show her how. Viviane and I will show her how. And so next week she can start streaming too. And Leah says that her sister Janice is listening and driving, and she's having issues posting a past life question. Didn't we do this last week? Didn't this happen last week with Janice?
Yeah, she posted last week, but
I thought so.
There's still more to talk about.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll take care of that. Diane G, mwah, hello. And Leah's
here.
Leah, we've got your question, Leah. We're taking 8 questions today, and Lacey Gray is here. Hi, Lacey. And Akila, hi, Akila, and Laura Bondron. Hi, Laura. Baby Angel, hi, Baby Angel. And I don't know how to say is it Heemi? How do you say that? I'm not sure. Sorry, I forget.
Henny?
I'm so sorry.
I think
know I'm
Heaney.
Heaney?
I think it's Heaney, yes.
Okay, that makes sense. And there's Janice Erickson. And she wants to know, I got your question. Is it Heaney? Okay.
Yeah, she spelled it phonetically for us.
Oh, thank you. God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we try, right? But Janice has a question. Okay, so Leah, got Janice's question. Will I ever... I'm sorry, Janice. I'm having a really hard time understanding your question. Could you, I've got it marked. So if you could just in the comments, give us a little bit more information because I don't understand.
What time is it posted?
Just a second. I'm having a hard time keeping up here.
I don't see it at all.
Shruti, I see your question, and this is a question that you've asked before. Are you sure that this is that you want the same or that you want an answer for it? Because you have asked that before.
We're on the drama.
And Topaz, hi, Topaz Justice Flame. Welcome. Glad you're here. It's her first time.
Never get over.
Heaney. It is Heaney. Okay. Jessica Lindsay, hi.
So Janice is driving, so that's why we're having a problem.
Oh,
Janice, you don't want to get into a crash.
Okay.
Careful, girl.
That's how I talk all the time too, Janice.
Okay,
I'm usually in the car when I get to
okay, well, let's just
we'll figure it out when we get there.
We'll figure it out when we get there. Don't worry about it, Janice. Laura Bondurant, I have your question. And Emily got your question. Hi, Garnet. Welcome. Nice to see you. Ginny. Hi, Ginny. Welcome.
I just want to say a quick thing. I probably experienced the same. We are losing some subscribers, so I just want to make sure people, I know it happens, but just remind everybody to double check that you are subscribed to both channels, since we alternate every week. and have your notification on to get reminders about our live streams. Anyway, it just happens every once in a while that we lose a few.
I lose 1 or 2 subscribers every few days. I was at 441. Now I'm at 438. Also, just so all you lovely lurkers know, okay, questions are officially closed. We have 9.
Okay.
And Shruti, I've included you. And Kim, yes, we have your question. Hi, Charlie C. Yeah, YouTube. Laura says YouTube drops me from channels I watch all the time. I don't get it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It happens to us too. Or at least it happens to me. Viviane and I are very close to 500. So please, if you're lurking, I mean, go ahead and keep lurking, but please subscribe. And you don't have to participate in chat. Nobody's going to make you do anything you don't want to do, but please subscribe.
Or who knows, you may end up with a channel, because I was a lurker. That's how I started on YouTube, a lurker.
I put out a couple of shorts, so I'm starting to get in the swing of things.
Nice.
Yeah, and Diana's shorts are pretty darn cool. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
There's at least one of them that.
What do I do with this thing? I can't seem to find a spot for it. I've come back to...
Don't put it under your face, because it just makes you look like, when you get a flu. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that.
It's
put it in.
Blair Witch Project.
Do you have room to put it behind your screen?
I don't have room for nothing.
Okay. All right.
See, my easel broke.
Oh, okay.
My tripod, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So I want something better than the one I had, because, when they're cheap.
Well, yeah, that's what happens.
Yep. Let me see if I can't get it to, maybe. Oh, heck no. Here, come over and hold this for me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And also a reminder that we all offer private readings, and I have the information in the description of the video how to contact us for a private reading. Yes,
and that's in the show notes on my channel and also on Viviane's channel. And the other thing that I want to bring to your attention is the support for our channels. And yes, we are asking for financial support. Our costs have tripled my cost has tripled this month. StreamYard used to cost $16 a month, and now it's $44 US, which for me is like 70 Canadian. And so keeping my channel open is keeping my channel going is really expensive. I know that's true for Viviane as well, because she also has StreamYard. So I did try to find another means other than StreamYard, and we all saw how well that went over. So so we're not doing that experiment again. So we're back at StreamYard. So please, our PayPal links are in our not in this channel description, but in our own channels. Please, if you can find $5 in your budget, oh my God, that'll make a huge difference to us. So yes, it is a huge increase, and it is, apparently StreamYard was bought by a venture capitalist, a tech venture capitalist last May. And this is what they've done with all of the stuff that they've bought is they wait a few months and then they hit you with a, but if the thing we're using, the reason we're using StreamYard is because YouTube doesn't simulcast, and simulcasting is something that everybody loves. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. Like I'm talking about the viewers here. And And there's limitations with other stuff. Is like never. I won't go into the technical
we
stuff.
would like to be able to select the questions and start the comments.
Yeah, yeah. It makes YouTube does not. If you just go like raw dog it through YouTube, it is not easy to manage chat at all. And it makes it very awkward for us, like in front of the screen, and it makes it a very unpleasant and not a smooth experience for you guys. So it's not good for you either. None of us like it. So, and this is true, by the way, for all of us who are on YouTube, on WooTube, I should say. Everybody who uses StreamYard has had exactly the same thing happen. So please find $5 and, send it around, because the costs are just getting to be, they're more than one person can handle, really, in most cases. So we've got our questions, and I'll read the prayer and settle down here.
You're on mute.
Diana, you're muted.
Okay, 1 second. Bernie Girl. She says, hello. I was not able to post my question since you started. It would not show up in the chat. I was on, and I believe you, because I've had that happen to me too. She wants a message from her mom, sister, and grandma. So if there's time, we'll address this. Okay, so please stay close.
Whose channel is she on? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't turn my phone
I think
back.
it's yours. I didn't see that in mine. I think it's yours, Linda.
Is it mine? Because she's not blocked. I don't have anybody blocked.
Well, I mean, she's showing up now in the chat. So I've had the same thing happen, though. You try to press send and it won't go. So I know what she's talking about when it comes to that stuff.
I totally believe you, but I mean, this is so weird, because you know what?
One that happens to me, if I type a comment and it doesn't show up, I refresh the page before I type again, and to see if it appears on the screen. And sometimes it helps.
That happens sometimes too, Bernie Girl. If you type in before the show begins, it can disappear.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I keep saying, please wait until the show starts. Horses Trigger Hope says we can see the post in Viviane's chat. Yeah, she's not in my chat. Bernie Girl's not in my chat. Hi, Mr. Floyd. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Floyd.
Great show the other day with Allie.
Yes.
Yeah. Heather is having similar problems with her chats. And yeah, well,
Yeah, Diane.
One thing to remember too is some computers. I actually did that today in mine. Some phones and computers, you need to also look if the software needs to be updated. There are some upgrades that may affect the overall functioning of your system. But for the most part, when I type something that doesn't appear, I hit the refresh button and then it works. I don't even need to type again, and it refreshes the page and it shows my comment. Other times, you also want to see if your comment is more than the character limit. I believe it's 200 characters limit of the comment. So if something that is a long message,
200,
type, and you will not enter because of the length. Then you just have to make it shorter.
And also sometimes people have in the channel settings that if you put in too many emojis, it won't post.
Yes. Because it looks like a spam. It looks like a spam comment.
Yeah.
So definitely that happens.
Yeah.
That's
so Oh, Laura, aren't you sweet? Look at this. She sent us all $5 each, except Diana. We don't have her PayPal.
I do
Blue
have
Antler.
it. Yeah, I do have her PayPal. Let me get it.
Oh, good. Thank you. Because I don't have
Mhm.
it. Bernie girl. Good. There she is. I see her
Thank you,
comment
Laura.
now. Good. Thank you. Glad you're here. And Coyote Rosenbaum. Hi there. Angela's here. Hi, Angela.
I know Imelda asked for a reading, and I'm just looking for her questions, so that's why I didn't do that yet.
Okay. Amanda Carroll, we've closed the questions. I'm sorry, but yeah. I know you're here like pretty good time, but you're late. 5 after. We're full up by 5 after every single week. Thanks, Amanda. I'm glad you understand. Bye, Gina. I'm glad you were here.
Oh, hi, Gina.
She's
Bye,
leaving
bye.
already. Yeah.
Bye, Gina.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah, it's pretty late in Great Britain. Here's Rossi. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
I just wanted to chat about that one problem.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm glad you did. Okay, so let's do the 3 deep breaths all the way mindfully. Be aware that you're taking in loving energy from source as you're breathing in the life-giving oxygen. You take it in all the way down to the very tippy tip of your toes. We're going to breathe in as much as we can hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out through the mouth. We're going to do this 3 times. So in through the nose, hold it, and out through your mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth, and with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose, and with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, consisting of the people present now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And I'll read that silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy fields of this group to receive the records of their souls. Yeehaw, cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Janitra. She says it's her first time here. Welcome.
I'm going to add, Imelda asked for a reading, and I cannot find that comment, so I'll just select a different one.
Imelda, I thought I starred her. Did I not star her? Let's go through who we've got set up for readings. We have Leah. We have Janice. We have Kim B, Diane G, Laura Bondurant, Emily Lawrence Bradley, Shruti, Jessica Lynn, and Baby Angel. No Imelda. I'm sorry. Do you want to do Imelda?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
She just asked for a message. Because she said she just wants a reading.
Okay.
Let's see if she's in here.
Okay. Oh, Coyote, that's so sweet. Yeah, none of us have blocked anybody that I'm aware. I certainly haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't blocked anybody, of course. Okay, general reading. Okay, I'll give her a message. Hi, Angel.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we none of us have blocked anybody. So if you're not able to see your comments, please Brenda. Grandmother Brenda showed me a past life reading for her, and I thought it was amazing. Well, that's so cool. So cool, Janitra. Welcome. Okay, so let me just get that first question, because of course I'm totally out of sync right now. May I ask about I'm taking this question, and we just do this in turn unless like something happens and I lose track of whose turn it is.
Okay.
May I ask about my birth? In this lifetime, I was thought to be a tumor. Wow, Leah. And what and I mean, what a gift to find out that it was a baby. Sorry, I'm giving her some peanut butter sandwich because it was my lunch. It's leftovers from lunch. So Leah says, I guess was I saved? See, the thing about cancer, and this is just me talking, okay? This is just from my own knowledge. I'm not channeling anybody or anything. The thing about cancer cells that makes them different from regular cells is that they grow really quickly, you know? And that's what makes it cancer, is it grows too quickly and the body can't support it, which is not that different from a baby when you think about it, right? I mean, clearly it's different, but I can see why there would be hormonal changes and stuff like that that would make it look like it could be a tumor and not a baby. And especially if it's back in the day before there was scans and all that kind of stuff. And I know that there's something called, there's certain kinds of pregnancies. I think it's a molar pregnancy. It looks like a pregnancy, but in fact, it's a tumor. So tumors that mask as pregnancies or imitate pregnancy. I won't say mask because that makes it sound like they're sentient, but you know what I mean. So the information that I'm getting is I'm seeing a uterus, and I'm seeing you know how, you guys, okay, never mind. You know, you shine a light through something, a really bright light, and you can see inside of it. So I'm seeing veins and this little dark spot that's making a beeline for the side. You know, I think that it was because when your little 4 cells came down the pipes and implanted into your mama's uterine wall, it implanted in an unusual area, like not somewhere you'd expect, somewhere that's weird. I don't know what that means. And because of that, and also there was other changes too that happened that made it so that nobody was too sure what the hell was going on. But a lot of that is just because of the bad state of not bad state, that's wrong. The state of medicine at the time. They just didn't have information. They did their best with the information they could get. And so, but you know, your mom was really, really happy. And not just because she was going to live. Sorry. Your mom was really happy, Leah. And you were very much wanted. You guys have anything further to say about that? Leah says I'm right. Oh, good.
And I think there's
sorry.
There was an abundance of amniotic fluid, and it was disguised as that rather than an embryo because there was an abundance of fluids. And that would have been X-ray. You know, there wasn't any, what do you call it? I had a son that was born in 1977, and I was a month overdue, and they didn't believe that I knew when I got pregnant. But I lived in the Upper Peninsula, and oh God, how come I can't think of what it's called? But the new imaging had just come about, and there wasn't a machine in Marquette, Michigan. So when he was born, they went, "Oh my God, you were right. He's a month overdue." No shit.
Ultrasound. Yes, that's the word.
Thank you. Oh my God.
The other thing, sorry, go ahead.
No, my mind is on music today. I'm getting so many downloads in music right now.
The other thing, Leah, is that the implantation happened right next to, okay, so you know how the fallopian tubes sort of work,
sure,
right?
Almost a tubal.
Yeah. And so that's the implantation happened right next to where the fallopian tube opens into the uterus. So you didn't, your little 4-cell embryonic sac didn't waste any time grabbing on to the first lifeline, and they thought that it was a tubal, an ectopic pregnancy. or tumor. So yeah. So everybody was real happy when you turned out to be a live screaming baby. Believe me. We're not doctors. I'm not a doctor. I don't play a doctor. I'm just telling you about what I see in my head.
And I'm sorry I wasn't reading it. I was actually looking for Diana's PayPal, and I posted on our channels.
Thank you for doing
in
that.
the chat. So that's why I wasn't. I wasn't.
I'm going to have to come back and look at that so I can put it into the show notes. But yeah, so okay. So I hope that helps, Leah, and we love you, and so glad that you turned out to be a person.
Yeah, and you're here with us.
And quite a tremendous woman at that.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. And so next we have Janice for Viviane. Now, Janice, I know she was driving, and so
will she ever get over the drama from?
Was she talking about being nervous about flying? Was that nervousness about flying that she asked a question the last time? Was that it?
No, I don't think it was anything to do with flying.
No,
I don't remember that. Stop it, Wanda. Do you want more peanut butter? So much for my lunch, right?
Okay. I don't know what she means. Get over drama from what then? From
from what's happened in the past? Maybe can you say a little bit more?
And Leah might be able to fill in a blank here too.
Or Leah, yeah, that's true.
From nervousness, I think she's trying to say, but
oh, nervousness.
So she's very antsy right now and nervous now that she believes it is from a past lifetime that is carrying over into this lifetime. This I don't want to say paranoia, but all of this discomfort,
anxiety,
in and can turn into
fear. Yeah. Fear and anxiety.
Okay, thank you.
You guys want to see what Wanda does to a sandwich? See all those very delicate little bites because she doesn't want the peanut butter. She just wants the bread. She's
a smart girl.
Such a little lady, isn't she?
So
she wants to know when she will get over this drama.
Okay.
Sure, it carries over into her daily life.
Yeah. It's fear. Do you want more? Such a princess. You're such a princess.
What I'm seeing, I asked about this fear, and they showed me a past life that you were in. It looks like it could be somewhere in Africa, and you are running amongst other people, running outside, and there, it's like there is a conflict or war. It's you're just afraid for your life and feeling not safe and vulnerable. And I'm hearing nowhere to go. Yeah, that's why they're still showing me the same thing, but I'm asking questions in my mind. That's why I'm quiet. So just hang on a minute. I asked the masters to show me how you'll be able to help this. And in the beginning, when I was reading the question, I kept hearing tapping, like doing the tapping exercises that a lot of people that experience high anxiety do, and they keep showing me that. You're probably aware of that already, of that type of uh, therapy. So every time you feel this anxiety taking over your body, start doing the tapping exercise, and I'll stay here for the clearing and healing that we do in the end. Um, Janice, I hope that helps. Let me see if I have any. I know you're driving, so you're not able to. But it's possible that there are other lives too that are causing this. But the one they showed me was that it was in a very poor area, and it was like conflict in your. They showed me you as a male, and really in the middle of all this other people just lost and not knowing, without shelter and food, and not knowing what's going to happen to them, what was going to happen to them, and just a lot of fear. And so that's what's affecting you now. Let's see if it's, yeah, tapping exercises are very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
you can actually do the whole body as long as you tap along the meridian lines on the side of the calf, on the side of the knee, within the thigh. There's a lot of good chiropractic tappers out there also that you can find on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's lots and lots of tapping information. Well, all over the internet, but specifically on YouTube, showing you where to tap and so on. It's a very, very helpful technique.
And it can feel so scary when you're overwhelmed by this extreme anxiety. It feels like you have no control of your own emotions. But I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your question, Janice.
Yeah. Thank you, Janice, and thank you, Viviane.
Thank you.
And let's see. So next we have Kim, who has a question for you, Diana.
Okay. Hi, Kim. Can you tell me about a significant past life with my son, Logan? Very, very, this is not your first life with him. You've had many with him, but the one that they are showing me right now is very Nordic. Along the, you're in a shore town. Lots of furs, wearing them, drumming. They're, I don't, what is it called? The Temple of Valhalla. That was in your town. Oh, you are a priestess here of high respect. Your son in this lifetime was your son in that lifetime. You're stunningly beautiful. With this strength about you, it's not just rugged. It's teaching the women to fight alongside their husbands. Logan is young. He's about 5, but already he's playing with a wooden sword, has a dagger. His father spends a lot of time out on the water. You are, he is your tribe and is one of those who went across the ocean and I see along that eastern seaboard. I don't know if you're in Maine or if you're in New Brunswick or but you're along that very high eastern seaboard between Canada and the United States. So your husband is. So when he leaves, that journey is long and it takes, years. He's gone for 1.5 years at a time. Regardless of that, the other men in the village make sure that your son is raised in the traditions and gets the education that he needs to be prepared for battle, for fishing. You have a very strong community. And the singing is just beautiful. This is there's nothing I can describe in today's. They're stepping back. So I hope that's helped you. I hope that begins to make some sense to you, because I'm seeing all these furs that was your normal dress to stay warm. And that, of course, the climate was very cold during the winter. But it was a good life, definitely. So I hope that's helped you. Very alike in personality. Yeah, he was definitely not fearful, you know. He knew, like he was born knowing his station in life. You're very alike in personality, and you're 25% Danish. There you go. I hope that helped, hon. I can see it. Okay, good. Yeah.
So, Kim, if you're going to be going there for Thanksgiving, you know, you could set up a Viking feast. I don't know what that would look like. I have no idea. Lots of mead. Lots of mead.
Lots of meat and pork.
Yeah, yeah. Time period. Do you get a time period?
Well,
It's hard to tell because people wore the same clothes and did the same things for centuries.
This is early. This is like in the Leif Erikson times prior, you know, as this journey across the ocean was going on, that nobody was actually logging on this side of the earth because there wasn't a written language.
Yeah. It was the saga.
But, you know, it's like
the storytelling. Yeah, the sagas.
Right.
Yeah.
And the arrowheads that have been found along this eastern seaboard, as far south as Virginia, as far south as Florida, for all I know. But they are not all Native American. They have come from Nordic, Scandinavian, all of these other countries in Europe that lived with arrows, you know?
Yeah.
So
Kim says that they're foodies. Okay, so you want to check out Max Miller's tasting history, because I bet he's done Viking stuff.
Yeah. Right? Lots of turkey legs.
Yeah, no kidding. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Diana. And thank you, Kim. That was really fascinating. What a great insight.
You know, I don't want to say it was like Vikings, but it was, you know, kind of like Vikings. When they started showing me Loki, that made me aware that you were definitely in Valhalla and in magic. Definitely in the magic of it all.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Diana. Okay, next for me, we have Diane. My next who wants to know if there's anything in her soul plan, anything in my soul plan that prompted my main guide change in this incarnation. I think I used to have the same main guide in all previous ones. Yeah, that's right. Wanda has something to say about that. Anything in your soul plan? Okay, so what prompted that change? Because clearly, yes, it was your soul plan, that your soul plan had some new lesson in it. Let's find out. In prior lifetimes, your interaction was very restricted to the people around you. You did not have any influence beyond the next village. Nobody knew about you, and that was your lesson. That was part of what you chose. That your life was very much restricted, that there was no public or very limited public presence, that your influence was felt within family and within a limited tribe, like a village tribe, that kind of very limited group of people. And in this lifetime, you decided to bring yourself out You decided that you wanted to learn about dealing with people that were total strangers, and how to manage that, and how to oh, this is interesting, Diane. How to maintain your authenticity as a person, no matter who you're faced with, no matter their importance, no matter their wealth, no matter how big and special and important they are, that you learned to maintain your authenticity, your connection to your soul, your real, true self, no matter who is in front of you. And so you set your life up to connect with strangers. And I have the feeling as many strangers. So you've had to deal with a lot of strangers. I don't know, customer service is what I'm thinking, but could be nursing, could be a whole lot of walking in and dealing with somebody completely new that you have no clue about anything to do with them. But that's your lesson, is to maintain your true self, your connection to your soul, your inner higher self, your authenticity, your real being, no matter what's going on around you, no matter who is going on around you. You've had a lot of, like, you're not a young soul. Like, you're in your 50th-ish, 50 or 60 lives in now. And I, like, this is just me talking here, okay? I don't know how you managed to but I guess that was just how you set up your plan. You managed to keep yourself pretty much under wraps so far. This is your first public life. I mean, people I see a Roman life, but even in a Roman life, as you had a Roman life as a wealthy woman, your husband was very well known. He was in the, always talking to groups of people and stuff like that. But you hid yourself away. You were not there when he had his dinners and had the important people over and stuff. You just weren't present, which was unusual in Rome for the time. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, so there you go. That's what I got. Did you guys get anything?
Yeah, I posted in the chat here. It's like your animal totems, they what's the lesson you need to learn? Where is it you need extra strength or extra information and extra ability to recognize something else that's going on? So just like people come into our life for a reason or a season or a lifetime, the same goes with our totem animals and with our guides. Doesn't mean that your guide has left. It just means that someone else has a greater message to give you now, here and now.
Yeah. A more
yeah. And the more the better, right?
Yeah. 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 And we're supposed to change guides because our lessons change from time to time and from place to place. And we're supposed to change guides. And as we go through lifetime, like our lifetime now, as we go through this incarnation, our guides will change from time to time. From, like, I have different guides now than I did when I was working, when I had a job before I retired. I have at least one different guide. You can still call on them. You can call on whoever you want. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that helps, Diane. That was really interesting. Yeah, that you chose to be more public in this lifetime. That you chose to put yourself out in this lifetime. So cool. Okay. And Rossi says that she was a wealthy Roman man. And so now they want to know if they were married to each other. I don't get that. But I don't know. How about you, Diana? Do you get it? I don't get it at all.
I'm chuckling because Leah's singing, and Groucho, if I open my mouth, Groucho's going to want to sing The Wheels on the Bus.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have a round of that at the end of the show.
Right?
Heaney says, I change guides more than America changes political parties. Well, America only ever has two. So,
right.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
We have to, I mean, all the angels talk to me, but who's walking next to me today? Right?
Yeah.
Or which there's my dragon, but then my dragon has friends.
I have
have guides with different specialties, right? Well, this one knows a lot about accounting.
Talk
this
about
one knows a lot
about peanut butter sandwiches.
Okay. Okay, enough with the tomfoolery and the shenanigans. For Viviane, I have Laura. And before I go, I've been sitting here getting notifications about all these donations to my PayPal. I want to thank you all so much, because I got to say, I was scared about how I was going to pay for it this month. Thank you all so much. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I am so filled with gratitude right now. Thank you. Thank you. So, sorry, I interrupted myself. Viviane, Laura Bondurant has a question for you.
Hi, Laura. My husband transitioned 5 years ago. Anything from him? Akashic Records to me. How do I do this? And I don't have his name. Okay, let me see if I can get a message from the masters.
Laura, is that his name that you just put in chat?
Mark Heldren Roper.
Mark.
Thank you, because that'll probably help a lot.
I heard the word soulmates first thing. Well, her very much. Had many past lives together. And I heard Mark is around you and he sends signs to you in the form of butterflies. I don't know if you see a lot of butterflies, but let's see if I see any comments.
That's so sweet.
And I'm seeing white butterflies. And then I heard love never dies. And I heard you can talk to him to ease your pain when you're missing him. Okay. Then I heard also look at the clouds. You may see messages and shapes through the shapes of the clouds. What did you say, dice? What was that? Didn't understand the comment.
Laura says dice.
Yeah.
And
Like love never dies? Love never dies? Did he gamble? Did he like playing craps? I don't know. It's not.
You're right. I think that she may not have heard clearly.
She heard it. Yeah. She missed it.
Yeah, okay. I meant, yeah, love never dies. No dice. Sorry. That's what I have for you, Laura. Okay, yeah. I see it. Thank you. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your question. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Imelda. And thank you, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Laura, for that question. For Diana, Emily Lawrence Bradley has a question for you. Whoop, no, sorry. My finger slipped.
Hi, Emily. May I please have a reading about my life's purpose, or what my life's purpose is? Thank you. Okay, they're showing me a librarian. You're a record keeper. You are.
She clarifies by saying, like, what kind of work will I be doing?
You're a record keeper. You're a librarian. You are a central force with keeping track of information. Like you can go in and pull it out of nowhere and say, well, this is what you said, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's, like the old day stenographer, they're also showing me you're sitting in the court doing this with the old shorthand machine that we used to use. I don't know if you're old enough to have taken shorthand in school, but it was a prerequisite at one time. So if you didn't do it in this lifetime, you did have a lifetime where that was prominent, but you are still on this course to be a record keeper. And they're also showing me the glass case that you should tap into your own ability to read the Akashic records of others as well as your own, and be able to tap into and understand what you feel is real. If it resonates, it's because you've already done it. Time is not linear. It is an orb. You could have done it the last time. It could have been in the future, your last life. So you shift back and forth. But these things hold true. You are a record keeper and you have books at your disposal. End of message. They're stepping back. So I hope that makes some sense to you. I hope it resonates.
I don't see anything yet. But Leah wants to know if they made the boys take stenography.
The what?
I think it was just a...
Oh, no. Some of them took typing, but no.
Leah, Emily says it makes sense to her. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So, and also, if you're not already a reader, you need to tap into this, because they're definitely showing me the light and the scrolls, the light, you with a feather pen, and all of the things that go with record keeping, generations, and all the different changes that we've gone through, from Ogum to ruins to an actual written text. Even cuneiform.
So we just had a whole bunch of new people join us in the last few minutes. Gandalf and James McMillan and hold on for a second here, Tyler and Billy Diamonds. And I want to I want to let you all know, I'm really sorry. Our questions our question list is full. We're on at 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern time every Tuesday, and you have to get here early because questions fill up. Usually within 5 minutes, our question list is full. So I'm sorry we won't be able to tackle your questions this week. We've been on for over an hour and we're halfway through our question list. So
are you and I on Thursday?
And well, you and I are on Thursday. Yeah. Diana and I will be, I have a show on Thursday at every Thursday at 2:00 Pacific time, 5:00 Eastern. Diana and I will be doing it together this Thursday. And so, but again, questions fill up within 5 minutes. So, so yeah, please, you got to get here on time. Otherwise we can't help you. And I'm sorry, but that's just the reality of a linear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to planet Earth. So, yeah, it fills up fast. Okay. Next is for me, and I'm going to take Jessica Lynn, who wants to know if it would be good for her to move to another country. Jessica, are you still here? Yeah, Tyler, come and join us on Thursday. And it is a hot ticket. Absolutely a hot ticket.
Yeah, thanks, Leah. Hot cross buns.
We're the hot chicks. We're the cool chicks. That's us. Jessica, are you still here, hon? Oh, sorry, I hate that. You know, when you see text, somebody says hun, H-U-N, it just makes my teeth itch. Sorry. It's perfectly petty of me. I apologize.
I'm not seeing Jessica yet. You may want to check a different question and then we can switch again. I'm not seeing.
Yeah. Okay, Saurabh, come back on Thursday. You can stick around, because often people's readings resonate. Information that that people get in their readings that are for them will resonate for you too. I find that that's true every single time we do a show. No, it's every single Thursday and every single Tuesday we're here.
Yeah, and make sure
Thursday show though is my live, and so I have different guests, at different times, and sometimes I'm by myself, although that's not much fun. So I try to have guests.
Yeah, next week is going to be on my channel, so you make sure that you subscribe to both channels so you know that about the live. Yeah,
and hopefully I'll stream on mine next week too.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Diana set up for simulcasting after, like, backstage after the show, and so every Tuesday and Thursday you'll see some variation. And
Jessica is not here, so
okay. So should we skip her?
Yeah, if she comes back, she may be on another. There's maybe somebody else is streaming, and she switched.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Anyway,
Tyler, you're very funny. Because I actually did want to say something about that. So maybe I can. Okay, so Jessica, I will answer your question, and maybe you'll come back and watch this, and maybe you won't, but I have a few things to say about it, because I have been working for a couple of years now on, and I'm Canadian, okay, like I'm not American, but I've been working for a couple of years on moving to Europe. Just sort of like working on the whole manifestation process. To somewhere warm like Portugal or Spain. Anyway. It is entirely your free will, Jessica Lynn, just as it is the free will of everyone who is here to decide where they want to live. And I just want to tell y'all, and this is just me talking based on my observation and my experience with the Akashic Records Masters, they don't care where you live. They care about your spiritual growth and your spiritual development, and if you are fulfilling your soul contract and how close you are to fulfilling it. Yes, I know. And so they don't care if you're doing it from here or from Timbuktu. You go wherever you want to go, and you will encounter yourself there. There is nowhere that has no problems. I mean, I'm hoping we're all old enough to know that, okay? That wherever you go, there you are. There are circumstances where it makes perfect sense to leave an unlivable situation, an untenable situation. There are other circumstances where it makes sense to stay and fight. And you have to decide for yourself which you want. We all, okay. Here it comes. Not only did we all choose to come here at this time to assist in the transition in the ascension of humanity, we fought for the privilege to do so. We are here as a contingent of light workers to heal, to teach, to show the way, to show the light, to be beacons of love and guidance in the darkness. Now, you want to do it from here, or you want to do it from Portugal, whatever. But that's what's going on. If you are a woman of childbearing age, you will want to take every precaution for your own safety. And that may mean removing yourself from the country. Because for real, childbirth is life-threatening, can be life-threatening. Stop, Wanda, don't bite me. That's what I've got for you, Jessica Lynn, and that's what I've got for all of us.
Yep.
Yeah, we are the bridge. Leah wants me to sponsor her. Honey, I'm on my way to Portugal. I got a spare room if you don't mind screaming parrots.
It's funny you bring up Portugal, because back in my teenage years, and the crowd I hung out with, this one guy would always come sweeping in and pick me up and scream, "I'm taking you to Portugal."
Oh, Diana, come to Portugal with me.
And I have no idea other than he liked the two swine.
I remember that stuff.
Yeah, you had to break the tip off. I still have a bottle that is from my Matus days.
Oh my God.
The
so
tip
sick
is,
on it. I was 17. Oh
my gosh, you had to break the tip off the bottle in order to drink it.
Oh man. Okay.
I drank a lot of, there's my parents, my father's side of the family is Portuguese, so there's a lot of port wine dinners.
I love port wine. It's wonderful. It's way better than my juice.
Yeah, I do like port wine.
I like sweet tawny.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can get in trouble. I think I already know what I'm putting on the table and things. I'll have a little red wine.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So you know what? All of us here in America need some levity, and all of us in Canada need some levity. So I hope y'all are okay with a little laughter, because boy, we sure need it.
Oh, we need it.